worlds are colliding.
Okay. Welcome back to the final Midnight Series pour, week 9, piece number 9, which is also going to be the final in both sets of series, the White Snow and the Midnight. I'm going to come up with something new to do next to keep me painting and keep me bringing things to you, probably with some sort of a similar idea that there's a theme to it. But this is the last one, and what I decided to do for this one, as it's the last one, is a split base. So we're going to have our Midnight base, but we're also going to have our White Snow base. It's going to be a split base, and we're going to do an open cup inside our split base. So let's get started. And it's not entirely, the reason I did this is not entirely because I have not a lot of this base left. That's not entirely the reason, but it's kind of just fortuitous that I'm going to be using up most of what I mixed up for this series. Okay, so for the colors in my open cup, I have a few fun ones. So this is also going to be sort of, you know, like 3/4, 1/4. You know, sort of more, the cup's more in the white than the black or the midnight base. And I have greenish blue. I'm going to start with that. And I have silver from Creative Inspirations. I also have pale olive from Winsor Newton. I'm going to go with that next. Oop, that one's almost empty. Okay. And I have Amsterdam Sky Blue Light. And Arteza Pearl Turquoise. And also I'm going to put some titanium white into the cup as well. Sorry you're shaking. Let me let you settle down there. So when you fill an open cup, you do want to kind of, you know, squeeze it in so that it kind of mixes itself as well. Okay, we're gonna start moving our cup. Okay. Okay. Well, that looks cool. So I'm gonna give this little torch up some of those bubbles. And I am going to pour this off because it's not really any cells happening over there. Okay. Well, that looks pretty darn cool. I like that. And what is sometimes fun to do with these is to take a little palette knife and swipe in here a little. And I'm trying to see where I might want to choose swiping and where maybe blowing might be a good option instead. I don't know. This looks really cool the way it is. I don't know. I think I want to leave it. Usually when I do these, there's some little area that I want to like modify, but I just like the movement of this. It's like a wave kind of almost up here, and then it's like rocky kind of below, and I think I'm gonna leave it. Okay, this piece is gonna be awesome when it's dry. Get in here and see if I can focus you. And so this just looks like sort of like a rocky shore, and these almost sort of look like waves. Now down here I started trying to touch up the black base area because there were some areas showing through, and then I popped out some of what was underneath it. So I'm going to leave it, and I am going to touch that up dry as well as over here, so that I have just a solid base at the bottom. But as soon as this is dry, we'll be back to look at it. I'll touch it up and I'll show you the final. This is the very nearly dry results of this piece, and I love it. I put some more base down here, as I discussed, to cover up where I had some paint peeking through that I didn't want. It was kind of ruining the composition for me. And then I touched up the sides with both the black and the white, so that the sides of the canvas were just in really good shape. So we'll take a look at this. I love how in some of these areas the colors that went through the cup really mixed in nice, and our base popped up in some areas, and we got a bunch of different shades where the blues and the silvers mixed with each other in the base. I'm really loving this. I'm gonna varnish it, and I'm gonna take it with me next week when I go. It's actually going to be last week when you watch this video. But I have a market this weekend, so I'm going to varnish this up as soon as it's dry and bring it with me.